Welcome to Inspired Truth Ministry. I'm Kathy Hull. I'm here to talk about a new beginning. We are living in a time of unprecedented things happening. I feel totally, completely honored to be a part of this entire thing that's happening. I'm not going to reveal any sources because I do not want to be targeted. What I will say is do your research, study. This is a time where we live in an information society and we need to take advantage of this information. I believe that this is a time where good versus evil will play out. I believe this is a time where it has nothing to do with our political agendas or anything. It has to do with good versus evil. And if you're really paying attention, you can see the evil actually quaking in their boots. They actually are scared. They're actually extremely fearful, and they're going to show themselves as absolute cowards when all this is over with, which is what they are. I need you to remember, in spiritual warfare, the odds are always stacked against the enemy. The angels outnumber the demons 2-1. Remember that. Remember, God has the upper hand in everything. I am loving how this is unfolding. My husband and I each have different intel. We get together and we compare every day what we're learning, what we're getting. I'm not going to reveal that. I want you to go do your own homework. One of the reasons why is I don't want to lose my channel, but another reason is I can't verify any of this. I don't have exact proof of any of it, and I pray to God it's the truth. That's all I can do. So what I am going to give you is the biblical side of everything, and I need you to really focus on good versus evil, and we all are going to have to make a decision which side we're on. There is no room for Switzerland. Can't be at Switzerland at this point. You have to choose a side, and you have to choose quickly. Judgment is coming. The reason I say that is because I have been studying Revelation. In fact, I studied it when Obama became president because I really thought he was a symbol of the end of the world. My husband and I have been awakened for a long time, waiting for justice for a lot of this stuff that has happened. What we didn't know was just how evil this has been. We really did protect ourselves from what the enemy really is and who he really is. And I delved into that today. And I can tell you, I wish the stuff that I had found out today, I didn't find out. I really do. I wish I had no idea of some of these things that I have learned. But I'm curious as to how far the enemy has gone and how far his reach has been. You are going to have to choose a side. Now, if you have chosen the side of the Lord, I want to encourage you, because in Revelation, it says in Revelation 3:10, because you have kept my command to persevere, I also will keep you from the hour of trial which shall come upon the whole world to test those who dwell on the earth. Now, for those of us who believe, this is encouraging. I'll tell you why. In the notes it says, Christ's promise to keep the believers from the hour of trial is most likely a promise that he will remove them before the period of unparalleled tribulation. However, some take this promise to mean that believers will not be removed, but rather protected during the trial. The hour of trial is another way of referring to the unparalleled judgment of the Great Tribulation, predicted in Daniel 12:1 and in Matthew 24:21. Either way that it plays out, we're protected. We're protected. If we truly love the Lord and he knows where our hearts are and we haven't done any of this evil stuff, we will be protected. If we've chosen him to be our Lord and Savior, we win. If we haven't, if we're on the fence, I really don't know where that's going to end up for you. But judgment's going to come on the whole entire earth. Think about that for a second. The whole entire earth. Be aware. Do your research. My husband got me, this wonderful game of solving this cold case for Christmas. And I'll tell you something, we solved it in 2 hours. I love mysteries. I love putting pieces of the puzzle together. I love using my intellect to figure this out. And this is what this is. This is what, in real life, this is what we're doing. My husband loves the game of Risk. This is actually a live game of Risk, if you think about it. Wow. We're conquering areas for good, not for evil. Think about that for a second. The ramifications of what we're doing. If you focus on the election of 2016, Democrats were saying, oh, man, Trump was playing chess while we were playing checkers. They're still playing checkers, people. The enemy is not one that thinks ahead. He does not plan ahead. He's in the moment. God's 10, 15 steps ahead in the game of chess. And guess what? There's only so many moves before checkmate. I need you to really think this through because it's all unraveling in front of us. If you really pay attention, fear is what is controlling the enemy right now. Fear. And what happens when fear hits the enemy and he's cornered? He flees. He's a coward. And you'll see it. You will see how cowardice these people are. I need you to focus on that. Remember all of it. Be with your families. I hear popcorn is on the menu for the next few days as this thing unravels and unfolds, and we are finally going to get the information of what has been happening streamed through us. Do not be afraid. Yes, I guarantee you some of this stuff is going to be shocking. It's going to be difficult to watch. But you're going to witness evil being taken down in front of you. And for some of us who have been actually watching all of this unfold, I'm grateful to be alive. I thank God for the privilege of being here and watching all this unfold. Do not be afraid. It says it so many times in the Bible. God has us as long as we have Him. Please do not be a coward now and be afraid and turn to the wrong side of this. We are in unparalleled, uncharted waters. We are making history as we speak right now. The stories that our children and grandchildren will tell from years to come, depending upon how this goes, amazing, you guys. Amazing. Celebrate. Celebrate. There's no other way to say it. Celebrate. We are in unprecedented, uncharted, amazing times. And there's going to be a sense of calm after this is over. But the storm is now. It is happening. It's in motion. Guarantee you that. And I trust our military 100%. This has been in the making since JFK was murdered. I want to point that out real quick. That man did not die in vain. His memory will be huge in this country once this is all over with. Please do your research. Get in the Word. Revelation, man, if my suspicions on Revelation are correct, oh my goodness, you guys, it's going to be a magical, wonderful time. Get in the Word. Question people. Hey, I'm here. If you have questions, let me know. This is unprecedented exciting. I can't even tell you. I keep asking God, why are we here for this moment? Why are we here? Why are we the people that get to be part of this? Man, I'm so grateful. I'm so utterly grateful. I'm grateful to all my watchers, my listeners, everybody that's been supportive of what we do at Inspired Truth Ministry, at my son's ministry. I don't know what the future holds for our ministries, but we've been faithful, and we've been there for anybody and everybody that comes along. So I pray that you all stay well. I pray that you all enjoy how this unravels and unfolds, and that you will see justice being served, and the Lord will conquer all. And do not be afraid. 100% do not be afraid. But make a decision. Make a decision whose side you want to be on. This thing that's about to hit us, I heard the date of January 19th. Now, the reason why that's symbolic is 119 is the opposite of 9/11. And my hope is it will have the opposite effect of 9/11. Either way, there are some things really, I think we're going to get hit with some things pretty quick here. And they're going to be shocking, and they're going to be hard to watch and hard to swallow some of this. Do not put yourself down if you've been fooled. We've all been fooled in some way, trust me. There's going to be a lot of shocking information if what we have learned is true. If not, hey, we're still on God's side. We're still on the right side, and whatever happens, happens. Keep in mind, this is God's war, and God never loses. The enemy has constantly lost throughout the Bible, and so have those that have followed him. You'll have to really choose quickly. This is going to happen very, very fast. It's going to come at us very quickly, and I believe it's going to be overwhelming. I'm overwhelmed by the information I've already learned. And here for you guys, if you're not researching it, you're going to be hit with a bunch of bullets. And I just pray that you sit down. Hey, you've got tech-savvy kids. Do it as a family. Get the intel in different directions. And hey, get together and brainstorm. Hey, I got this. Hey, I got this. Does this match what you've got? Make this a family thing. Make this something that you do together. It's exciting. It's exciting as you pick apart the misinformation and the stuff that's real. It's amazing. And I urge you, turn this into a game. Turn this into something fun. You can actually have a lot of fun with this before everything goes down, before we get bombarded by information, by things that will verify the intel, if it's all true. So hang in there. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of things happening, but make sure you're in contact with people physically if you can. Communications will go down. Things are happening, and so be aware of that. But it's for our safety. Okay, I want you to know that. Don't be afraid. It's for our safety. From what I gather, it's to catch the bad guys. So it keeps us safe. So I thank you for watching. I thank you for being a part of this. I thank you for allowing what we do to be a part of what your daily life, weekly life, as I should say. I continue to put my Bible verses out. I continue to do my Bible study. As long as we have connection, I will continue to do that. Again, if platforms go down because of all of this, I do have inspiredtruthministry.com. That will still be up, I pray. It will be where you will find me and my son until they decide on where we go from here. If we're raptured, I'll see you in heaven, hopefully. It's all up to how God plays this out. But man, rejoice. This is rejoice time. And I look forward to keeping in touch with all of you and staying in touch with all of you. And hey, yeah, if you want to compare intel, we'll compare intel. I just don't want to do it here. So thank you all. Have a great night. And I pray for justice to be served.